Good morning, YouTube. It is now 8:53 in the a.m. here in Jacksonville, Florida, East Coast time. We're going to pull over the Loves to the pumps here in just a minute. We just finished pre-trip, emptied out the trash from last night, cooking and all that. So we're going to get a little bit of fuel here. We're going to get about, we're going to fill up, maybe not fill up this tank, but the driver tank, get a little bit of fuel anyway until we get a little further out of, a little further away to get a little better fuel price. And I love this time of year. This is my time of year. It's my happy time. Springtime, days getting longer. I just love it. But it's definitely bug season. I got to clean my windshield. I need to get Big Blue a bath this weekend. That's what I'm going to try my damnedest to do. Get him a bath. I need to clean my windshields for sure. Clean all my glass and mirrors. Get all this dust and stuff off of here so I can see. That's the number one thing you want to do when you're driving a truck is you need to see, right? So, yeah, hope your day's doing great. This is Friday, March 21st. I don't know if I mentioned the date yet, but that's where we're at. We're getting ready to pull over, like I said, go to the pumps. We're 6 miles away from our 10 a.m. delivery, or 10 a.m. live load. We got a Prime about to smack into the camper that's been parked next to me all night. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Let's get this day started. We're in the door. They give you paperwork first. This place is kind of a shit show checking in. We're all like right here trying to get in docks. We're all blocking each other because they're so. When you walk into a little warehouse where it's a table for check-in, and there's a row of chairs to sit down, you know it's going to be a while. So I was wrong. Not topsoil. Got a bunch of rocks. I got some Mexican beach pebbles. I got some large Caribbean beach pebbles. I got some creek stone, and I have some white snow marble chips, or snow white marble chips. So this is to make your garden pretty. Paperwork here says 44,000 pound total, which puts me at max weight. So definitely going to scale this thing, and we are in Florida, so we got to be at the 40-foot mark, so they better load it correctly. We'll see what happens. It took us an hour. It took them an hour to load us. And the downside about these older trailers is the tandems were a pain in the ass to slide. I got them set to where they should be good for Florida, and we got to get to a scale. Go to that one there. 8 miles away, add the trip. We got a way to make sure we're good. We'll do that one, and now we're going to close out our tasks. I did go live while I was loaded, if you missed it. Country time, a little country time. It's for about 30 minutes. Appreciate y'all who showed up. Six 6547. 6629-6547. Mark complete. And click go on the trucker path. Send. Mark complete for my NAT now, which we'll just leave it default, whatever the system thinks. Skip the rate my location. Let's hit the road. Let's go get this thing weighed. How about it? All right, we are at the Loves, the scale. On duty, scale next, and confirm. Foot off the brake. To open up the Weigh My Truck app. 1788 location, matches up, confirm. trailer is 151,488. Freight of all kinds next. $14 accept. Brakes off, foot off the brake. Make sure you're not coasting because, like I said before, some of these scales are not level. I'm not looking yet. I want us to see it together. It's still calculating. So you're going to see it before me. Then I have to worry about the numbers. Come on, calculate. Calculate. What the hell? Oh, finalizing. All right, so there's the numbers. 77 hey, okay, we're good. 77,160 total. 11,160 on the steers. 32,980 on the drives. 33,020 on the trailer. Now, I got 1,000 pounds to play with on the drives. I'm at a quarter tank of fuel and about 3/8 of a tank of DEF. So even when I top off, I should be good on weight. So let's get back on the road. All right, y'all know my snack of choice is pork rinds. I like them. I like pork rinds. Traditional, regular, barbecue. Pork rinds damn near kill you sometimes. If you are taking a bite of pork rind, and at that time that you crunch into it, all that fried skin is all like exploding in your mouth, and it's all dusty and flaky, and you happen to or breathe in at the wrong time, that shit's going down your throat, down your air pipe, your windpipe, and now you're starting to choke and you're having a fit. And it gets caught in your throat, everything else in your mouth. It's all getting caught. Now it's coming out your nose, your nostrils, up in here, up at the back end of your nose too. It's like, and then you got to sneeze, and you sneeze, and you sneeze, and you're coughing, and you're drinking, and you're trying to get this all shit cleared up. Oh my God. And there's times where it's stuck back here in the backpack. No matter how much you blow or how much you inhale and hard as you can, it just won't come unstuck. It just won't do it. Pork rinds are dangerous as shit. But I'm at Port Wentworth, Georgia. I stopped at this pallet and I topped off the fuel. 118 gallons here. I did get like 20 gallons there at the Loves this morning before I left because I was still too close to low. I didn't want to risk it because I knew I was going to be a heavy weight. But we're up here at Port Wentworth, Georgia. It's a pallet. We knocked about 100 and how far are we driven? I ain't gonna guess. I must just tell you the number we've driven 140 miles off the trip right now. So we are 744 miles away from destination. I'm pretty much doing a 30 here. After this 30 is up, we'll have a full 8. We could go 8.5 on our 11. But well, actually, our 11 and 14 are pretty much identical. So we'll have 8 hours to drive. You know me, I'm not driving till 10 o'clock, so I'll probably shop around 7-ish. We'll see where we're at around 6 and look at the window and the opportunities of where we're going to park and all that good stuff. So, but I also got an email from Jerry. Thank you, Jerry, for pointing this out. I really didn't know that because I did a live while I was in the dock this morning for about 30 minutes. He sent me an email saying, hey, I caught you in the live and I heard what you was talking about doing. If you're going over to Landstar, you're going to switch your license over to Texas and all that stuff and then get your hazmat and stuff after that. He's like, well, it's a good thing you're doing it in that order because you can't transfer hazmats from state to state. You'd have had to done the whole thing over again. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. So I guess it is a good thing that I'm going to wait till I get my license transferred to Texas first and then get the background check and then start the hazmat start all that stuff then. So we'll see. And I also learned something too because you've heard me talk about this load board. The changes going on the load board here at Schneider, right? I'm going to turn that down right now. So we're seeing more loads from the extended network, which is brokered loads. I'm even seeing loads we never seen, we did a solo driver never would have seen before. Going to Oregon, going to Arizona. I also see some up here in the Northeast going up into Winnipeg, Canada. I was like, well, I ain't got a passport right now, so I don't make shit. I'm like, okay, maybe I might go ahead and grab that thing. Well, I mean, I plan on getting it anyway. But I was telling KO about this, and he was like, "You can't go across the border." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" The SFI truck can't go across the border. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "That's the rule." I'm like, "Why?" I don't know. I was like, "Okay." Since I'm parked here, I decided, hey, I'm gonna call my SFI rep and ask her, and she's like, "Yeah, that's a rule." I was like, "What?" She went, "Do you have any idea how hard it is to get a truck back from Canada when somebody abandons it?" She says, "Yes, it's happened a lot. You'd be surprised at how many times it's happened." I go back to thinking that's where your vetting process comes into play. So, she said, that is the rule. And I was like, well, what if I never would have heard of this rule? I would have just booked this load anyway, and I went. Do y'all get like a list of our loads that we do? She went, well, it's one of those things, if I don't know about it. Oh, I'm like, so what you're saying is just don't ask for permission. She went, I didn't say that. I was like, yeah, I know, but I read between the lines. So if you ask for permission, I've said this numerous times throughout my life, it's easier to beg for forgiveness than to ask for permission. So I was like, so SFI is trying to limit me with what I can do. So know that it's against SFI policy for you to cross the border. But what they don't know won't hurt them. I'm operating my truck, and if I decide to take a load to Winnipeg or Montreal, wherever the hell that load may be, guess where I'm going? Once I get a passport. You're not controlling. It ain't happening. I don't give a damn. You gonna void my contract? You gonna take truck from me? Keep your payment. Whatever. I'll do elsewhere. I didn't like that. Inside. I didn't let it out. Yeah, so I got a problem with authority. I do. Well, tell me what the fuck I can't do. And you tell me what I can't do, makes me want to do it even more. And I will, just because I'm a prick. Not her rule. She didn't make it. Oh, well, that's just good to know. So if you are looking to do SFI, you can't cross borders, even if the company we're with is showing loads that we can go. She also says, well, that's why Schneider's not the only company we lease through. Yeah, okay. Anyway, all right, I'm done jibber jabbering. I just thought that would be information that I got from Jerry telling me I couldn't transfer endorsements from one state to another, or at least hazmat. So that was good to know. And then following up with what KO told me, that you can't cross border with SFI truck. That's good to know. Oh, well. What time is it right now? 2:16. I'll probably go four and a half hours. I don't know. It's just what I feel like. What's the drive going to be like? It's just 95. I got another 400 miles before I have to. Well, Trucker Pass is another 400 miles. I don't know what's after that, but it's straight up 95. So I don't know where I'm going to go, where I'm going to stop, where I'm going to be. Probably a rest area somewhere, maybe. Ha, I'm a poet, baby. Oh well. Let's get back on the road. All right, we are at the Petro truck stop in Kinley, North Carolina. This is old Blue right here. Look. Blue is filthy. Blue is filthy. Windshield's all buggy. Hood's all buggy. The grill's all buggy. He is dirty. Dirty as hell. Look at the wheels. Remember those nice shiny rims and wheels that we did there a while back? Yeah, not so much. What we're going to do is drop that trailer right there. We're going right there to Blue Beacon. We're giving Blue a bath right now. All right, so we are in line at the Blue Beacon. They got 2 lanes going on. So there's 2 trucks in each of them, then two in each line in front of me. So I'm kind of in the split. Whichever one moves first, which is what I'm going to go to. I am Bobtail, of course. Drop my trailer right there. Show you the line. Boom, that's what's in front of me. So we're gonna get Blue a big old bath, nice and clean. We knocked out over about just a little over half of the trip. We got 449 miles knocked out today. We got like about 440 miles to go, roughly. So I had 3 hours left on the clock, but it's now 7:30. And I know it's still daylight a little bit, but I'm going past Kenley, and I wanted to get Blue a bath. I want to go see. This is the place KO told me to do print shirts inside. So I'm going to go check, and maybe, probably not tonight. I got to figure out what, they're probably in the red building over there. I'll go in the fuel pump here in just a little bit. I don't know. Petro's you got like a fuel desk building, which has some things, and you got the main building, which has all the good stuff. And I'm parked here next to the fuel desk building, but I'm gonna walk inside tomorrow and see if that t-shirt shop's open and see if they like print on demand. From what I understand, they do, and if they're a good cost. I got some designs on my website that I haven't been able to order yet because I ain't been nowhere home. But if I can walk in here with those designs and have them printed out for a decent price, I'm gonna do that as long as they got size, size fat. For me, and I might even be able to go down another size already. I don't know. I don't know if I'm pushing it or if I'm just feeling like I can. I know this is an old shirt, so this is super big on me, but the recent ones I bought, those still feel like I got room in them, so maybe I can go down another size. I don't know. Again, either I'm pushing it, being too anxious, or if I get it and they don't fit right, then maybe it just tells me I need to work a little. I need to work more. And once I get to that, I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll start doing that. Buy a size shorter, a step ahead. That way, once I fit into it, I'm like, okay, then go down another size. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, right now we're waiting to get Blue a bath. He needs a bath. He needs a bath. Needs a bath. Needs a bath. And it's been pointed out to me by you guys too. He needs a bath. So he is about to get a bath and get all beautiful again. Oh Blue, oh Blue, oh Blue, getting a bath. Went ahead and did the full Monty this time. We went ahead and got some wash, the engine, undercarriage, even just a brightener. Just because it's been so long since we had the polish done, I don't think it's going to affect our polish. But it is that time of year again, so we'll get a fresh polish here later on. Looking good. Get out these people's way. I don't want to get wet, especially the camera. We got some workers out here, man. Look at it. Look at all Blue. All right, we are back to the. Let's see, do that. We're back connected to the trailer. You see the sparkle. See the hood where it's all shiny shine. Go dry overnight. Get a nice little air dry going. It looks a hell of a lot better. Remember what those wheels look like? Oh, nope, wrong one. Yeah. Could have done a better job here on the side panels. But it is a streak and beacon after all, right? Important part is he's clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it in there, guys. I'm gonna cook some dinner. I'm gonna cook some hamburger. First, I'm gonna walk in here and use the restroom. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Thank you so much for all the support. I got a couple orders today, and I wish I would know who, but two of you bought one of you bought an eco hat with one design, one of you bought an untold design eco trucker hat, and a couple stickers. So thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. There's some designs that I haven't told y'all about. They're just in there. So go check out the shop if you're interested and see what's there and see if something you like. If you don't, hey, no worries. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.